everybody! Today I'm doing a Crumbl cookie taste test video. This is for the week of October 4th, and it's kind of extra special because to bring awareness to Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Crumbl has done 4 pink cookies this week. And pink is my favorite color, so I'm extra excited about these. Not only do these flavors look good, but they sound good, so let's dig right in and try them. But before we dig in, I want to say that I'm not doing this video in my car, which has been my thing lately, is Crumbl in the car, because last week I did go to Crumbl, I tried the cookies in my car, and I filmed the video on my cell phone as usual. And what I didn't know until I got home and was editing was that just the way my camera was positioned on the dashboard and like where I was parked, so how much sun the car was getting, that was really messing with my iPhone camera. So the whole time, practically the whole video, the camera is trying to adjust to changing light, and I didn't know that when I was making it. And then when I got home and watched it, it looked terrible. Almost like I'd have to put a flash warning on, because after like my first cookie, the video just sat there and the whole screen would just get lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, like over and over again. And it was so annoying. So that video didn't look very good. And I was a little just cranked about it. So I did not want to do it again in my car this week in case I don't know, parked the same way, made the same mistake. So now I'm home, which is a little more relaxing and a little more comfortable. So anyway, now let's dig in. I'll just give you a quick close-up look of the cookies. This is pink velvet, chocolate strawberry cheesecake, ruby chocolate chip, which is new, and pink donut, that's also new. Because I'm home and not in the car, I'm going to put the cookies on a plate. I think that'll be a little easier just to manage them. So here's pink velvet, and the description of this one says, a sweetly pink cake batter cookie topped with an elegant layer of cream cheese frosting and dusted with pink velvet cookie crumbs. Okay, so pink cake batter cookie. That sounds good. And my favorite, cream cheese frosting. Look how pretty that pink is. It's like totally uniformly the same color all the way through. Like it's not swirled or anything. It's just solid pink. I love that. So let's try it. It's so sweet and so good. Definitely a thumbs up. I definitely recommend it. It's really sweet. So I have a really strong sweet tooth, and I can handle a lot of sugar and a lot of dessert. So if you can't, if your sweet tooth is a little less sweet, this might be too sweet for you, because that cake batter cookie on its own is pretty sweet, and then you know the cream cheese frosting, and together they might be a lot for some folks, but not for me. I think it's delicious. I love that it's super sweet, and I love, love, love that cream cheese frosting. They could put it on anything and I'd probably eat it. Next we have chocolate strawberry cheesecake. So the cookie itself isn't pink, but the frosting is. And the description of this cookie says, a chilled chocolate cookie studded with semi-sweet chocolate and topped with a strawberry cheesecake frosting. Okay, chocolate cookie, semi-sweet chocolates in there, and a strawberry cheesecake frosting. That all sounds delicious. Holy cow, look at the pieces of semi-sweet chocolate. I guess they're not just chocolate chips because they're pretty big. If they are, they're like huge chocolate chips. I cut right into some. That is a lot of chocolate. Those are really big pieces. I have no problem with that. So it looks good. Let's try it. First impression, don't love it. Maybe this is weird, but I'm kind of a weirdo. I'm gonna lick a little of frosting off, just the frosting, because I like to see what that would taste like all on its own. I probably should cut this part out. I think that's where kind of like interesting, almost kind of weird taste is coming from. Just the frosting. I took a bite of the cookie alone and I like it. It's a good cookie. Maybe not a great cookie, but a good cookie. It's pretty dense. It's like a heavy cookie, like really solid. I like that. And I like the chocolate that's inside, but there's just something interesting about that frosting. And I get what they're going for with chocolate and strawberry together, because who doesn't love that? But yeah, this one just kind of isn't my favorite. Next is ruby chocolate chip. This cookie is new, and this is one big cookie. So the description says, are warm original base with flavors of almond and packed with real ruby chocolate chips. So are these actually chocolate, or is it like white chocolate where they call it chocolate but there's no cocoa in it, so it's not technically chocolate? I don't know. I'm guessing just because of the color it's not really chocolate. It's more like white chocolate than regular chocolate, but I don't know. Maybe I should Google it. Okay, apparently it is chocolate. It's made from ruby cacao beans, which are found in Ecuador, Brazil, and the Ivory Coast. That's according to the Food Network. It's a variety of chocolate introduced in 2017 by Barry Callebaut, I think is the pronunciation, and I have kind of heard that name before in terms of chocolate making. And according to Wikipedia, it's marketed as a fourth type of chocolate alongside dark milk and white. And this pink color is like its natural color. So let's try it. This broke really easy when I was slicing it, so I've got a little piece just like this that I'll try, even though I tried to cut myself my usual little slice. I like this cookie. I just wish I could taste more of the ruby chocolate on its own. There is a real sweetness to this ruby chocolate. I like it. Overall, I do like this, and I like the original base cookie. So to put them together, this is a good cookie. And it's different. How often do we see ruby chocolate? So I definitely recommend trying this cookie this week if you get the chance. I can see why, for marketing purposes, it helps to tell people and have them understand that this is a different chocolate, because this does not taste like darker milk chocolate. And this does not exactly taste like white chocolate either. It's kind of its own thing. It's got a real sweetness to it. And I like dark and milk chocolate. I'm so on white chocolate. It's not usually my thing, but ruby definitely beats white chocolate. It's just different. It's different, it's new, it's pink. I think you should try it. I like it. Here's our last cookie for this week. This is pink donut. It is the cutest cookie of the week, without a doubt. So there's a hole in the middle and some like icing and sprinkles on top. So they really tried to make it look like a donut. I think it's super cute. Let's see what our description says. Again, this is a new cookie, and this is a warm vanilla cookie that's been given the donut treatment, glazed with a pink vanilla glaze and topped with rainbow sprinkles. Okay, vanilla cookie with vanilla glaze and sprinkles. Here's my slice. Let's see how it tastes. This cookie is thick, like really thick. I guess I didn't realize how big of a cookie that was height-wise, but it really is. And it's also like very thick. It's not a light and airy cookie, so when you think of donuts, especially yeast donuts, they're pretty light and airy. This would definitely be more like a cake donut, because this is a solid cookie. Vanilla cookie is good. The icing is good too. There isn't a lot of icing. That pink glaze, there isn't a lot on this cookie. And compared to how much icing is on a usual Crumbl cookie, it's way less. So if you aren't as big of a fan of icing and are just more after the cookie, definitely try this cookie. But again, I like the whole thing. It's soft, simple flavors that taste good, and it's cute. There you go. So those are our 4 cookies for this week. And I am torn between which one is my favorite. It's either the pink velvet or the donut. They might just have to be tied for first place this week. And I definitely recommend trying these Crumbl cookies. Crumbl is opening up locations all the time, new locations around the country. So if you don't have a Crumbl near you, I recommend following them on Instagram, because that's where they share what locations are opening and give you an idea of when they're opening as well. So as always, thank you for watching. If you're trying any Crumbl flavors that you love or recommend or think I should try at some point, please feel free to share that with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!